I'm headed down to the South LA shelter to go look at a beagle mix they found running the streets as a stray. Apparently, when they found him, he was microchipped. So naturally, the shelter tried to contact the family time and again, but they never could get in contact with him. So unfortunately for the family and unfortunately for this beagle mix, he now officially has no family. So his days at the shelter are now down to hours. So I'm gonna go rescue him and see what I can do.
The apparent shock of going from a home to a cage has left Frankie looking timid.
Is that you? Yeah, it is. It is you. Yeah, you're a cute little thing, aren't you? I recognize you from the picture. You're a scared little one, aren't you? You're a timid little thing. I bet we can pull that out of you. Come on.
One moment, Frankie was alone at the shelter, but now he's at Lucky Dog Ranch, getting his red training collar.
Nice and easy.
And being surrounded by new friends.
Let him in, let him in, let him in, let him in. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch. He's pretty skittish, guys. Come on. Come on, take it easy with him. Don't be nervous. Go on, make friends.
This beagle mix is learning that there's always room for one more dog here. A similar policy exists at a home in nearby Encino, California.
I am Lori, and I dog walk and dog sit. I get so much joy from giving a dog a good life and from watching them run and be happy.
Lori has a dog of her own.
Billy is a very, very sweet dog. I love her so much.
Where there once were two.
Boo Boo was the utmost sweetest dog that I've ever seen. I was totally head over heels for this dog. I've been searching for another Boo Boo now for 4 years. I can't replace him ever, but I want another dog that's similar to how I felt about Boo Boo.
To find out if Frankie could someday be that dog, Brandon will have to start with the basics.
Today I'll be doing Frankie's assessment of his knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. Can you sit? Good boy. First thing I have him do is sit, and he sits for me. And then I have him slowly go down. Do you go down? He slowly goes down. Oh my gosh, you do. That's when things started unraveling very quickly. Can you stay? Can you stay? I tried to get his attention time and again, but he was having no part of it. Can I change your mind just a little bit? All he wanted to do was sniff. This is the toughest part about training beagles. They have been blessed with one of the most powerful senses of smell in the dog world. My little treat is not good enough to battle what they're smelling all over this yard or a few blocks away. So I can already tell that training Frankie is going to be very tough.
With Frankie distracted by his own sense of smell, training the young beagle mix has gotten off to a slow start. For now, Brandon shifts focus to another important task.
Today I'll be paying a visit to Lori Hoffman to see if she's a good match for Frankie. She tells me that she had a dog pass away recently, and not only was she affected, but it also had a huge impact on her dog Billy. Paint me a picture of the ideal dog you'd like to see. Size, temperament, personality.
I want a smaller to medium-sized dog, and I want a dog that gets along with all dogs and has a sweet disposition.
I recently rescued a dog, and he does sound like the profile of what you're looking for. A couple things I want to disclose right now. Number one, he seems to be a beagle mix. As you probably well know, they can be very headstrong. Another issue I see in him is he's a little reluctant with new people. So until I get him over that and obviously train him, he's not ready for you. So on that note, I'm gonna get back to the ranch and keep training him. But before I do, you mind if I meet your dog?
Definitely. Let's go outside and meet Billy.
She tells me Billy's great with other dogs, so I see no issue there. But when I took a look around the yard, it's safe to say it needs a little TLC. So I think I have an idea what I'm gonna do here.
Sounds good.
All right, we'll talk soon.
All right, thanks, Brandon.
After returning to the ranch, Brandon puts in a call to Chris Kaiser of Sponsor Turf Mutt.
Chris,
Hey, Brandon.
do me a favor. There's someone in the area I'm thinking about giving a dog to. Her yard, it definitely could use some TLC. Would you go over there, check it out, and tell me what you think?
Sure, happy to.
Thanks. All right, bye.
Brandon texts Chris the address, and then it's back to Frankie's training.
Having a good game plan is vital to animal training. And the best way to execute that game plan and to get to that finish line efficiently is to know everything you can about that animal. Right now, the only thing I know about Frankie is he's really shy of humans. And he shows signs of basically a dark past that, if I had to guess, whoever his previous family was, they weren't too good to him.
Brandon decides that he must perform an abuse test on Frankie.
When doing an abuse test on a dog, the best way to find out if they've been hit is to wind up like you're about to hit them and see how they react. So I lift my hand up in the air, like I'm about to strike Frankie. It's okay, it's okay. And instantly, he just runs away. Dogs that were never hit don't act that way. Frankie was definitely hit, and now I know. It's okay, it's all right. I can tell that's happened to you a few times before. And at least now, I can execute a different game plan. And potentially get to that finish line. Don't worry. Those days are all in your past now.
What Brandon initially thought was stubbornness on the part of Frankie has actually turned out to be something much more serious.
He was obviously very physically abused, so it's time to start the road to recovery with Frankie. And I'll be doing it with a technique known as counter-conditioning.
Brandon wants Frankie to see a raised hand as a good thing instead of a bad one.
So with treats in hand, I have him on the training pedestal. The moment I lift my hand in the air, Frankie kicks into fight or flight mode. He instantly tries to run away. I quickly pull him back in. Okay, come here. And my mimicking motion of Frankie getting struck instantly turns into a pet, a praise, followed by a reward. It's not gonna hit you. Good, good. Frankie's quickly learning that a hand being raised can also mean affection. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So time and again, I repeat the action. And every time I do this, he settles down a little more until eventually I can simply raise my hand and pet him and he's fine with it.
After 45 minutes, it's clear that the counter-conditioning has worked.
The fact that Frankie is okay with me, I'll take it. But there's a lot of people in this world. He has to be okay with them too.
By that same token, Frankie's potential new home has to be okay for him.
Brandon asked me to come by, check out an adopter's home.
Hey, hi, Chris.
Hi, Lori.
How you doing? How are you?
Good to see you.
Come on in.
Thank you. She's in the dog business, so she's got a lot of dogs out back, which presents some challenges. So walking out back, I noticed that the dogs have taken a toll, as has the heat, as has the sun. She's had a lot of compacted soil. The plant matter is essentially gone. So we have a challenge ahead of us, a turf mite challenge, if you will, in that we're gonna have to find an appropriate turf grass. We're gonna have to find appropriate plantings to put out there. I know you're in a drought situation, and so we wanna be mindful of that, but get down the right planting that's right for you and your household and your dogs. My suggestion would be turf grass, only because it's very, very, very tough, and it'll take the traffic, it'll take the heat, but it's terrific space for your four-legged friends. Once we have that foundation down, we'll be able to add supplemental plantings, add some biodiversity, hopefully some flowering plants.
Be great.
So let's take a look at your front yard.
Okay.
Wow, this is a lush garden. Feel how much cooler it is out here?
Yeah,
and
it's
out back?
fantastic. I love it here.
That's more than just the shade. All this green and this turf will dissipate heat, and so it helps with the heat island effect. And so what we want to do with a living landscape like what you've done here is try to replicate this out back. But find something appropriate, right?
For the dogs.
For the dogs. We've got to find something tough and something that will withstand the wear and tear. We'll get to work in that backyard space and see if we can't get a terrific outdoor room for you out back and a space for the dogs to play.
That'll be wonderful, Chris.
My pleasure.
Chris reports back to Brandon with his assessment.
Hello. Hey, Brandon. Just checked out the house. It's good space for a dog, but it's going to take some work. I think we can help her out and create a great space for her and the dog.
Thanks, Chris. Bye.
While renovations are breaking ground at Frankie's potential new home, Brandon himself still has a lot of work to do with Frankie. Because of his prior abuse, Frankie continues to be wary of people. But he's become really fond of another dog at the ranch, 4-year-old poodle mix, Olive. And this gives Brandon an idea.
All right. I decided to do one of my favorite techniques to pull a dog out of its shell. The technique is called the daisy chain. And the daisy chain is a simple game of follow the leader. Olive, come here. So I hook them both up in harnesses, and I attach about a 2-foot tether to each of them. Come on, Frankie. Good. Frankie, of course, trusts Olive, so every time I call Olive, he simply follows her lead, and they come right to me. And as they do, I reward them both. There you go. Good. I repeat this process over and over. So now the foundation of the daisy chain has been laid. It's time to take it to the next level. And this is where I get them off the ranch and out in the real world, where Frankie's biggest fears lie, and that's humans.
Good girl, Olive.
Day after day, week after week, we went all over town.
Come on, come say hi.
Frankie followed Olive's lead everywhere. He trusted her decisions that when she went up to somebody and took affection, took some love, he said, okay, this person must be safe.
As Frankie continues to make progress, so does his potential new home.
We're here at Lori's house, and she's got good space, but yet a lot of compacted soil. And so we thought it was a good conversion opportunity where we could give Lori a living landscape and a much better spot for her family and her adopted dog. We've used a tiller, and we've broken all that up, and we've added a couple different kinds of fertilizers to enhance the medium. And so when they lay the turf, it'll go down like carpet. This will help it take, and we'll get a terrific finished product.
The yard makeover is on a roll, and now so is Frankie's training.
The daisy chain technique worked on Frankie better than I thought.
So much so that Brandon is able to untether the dogs.
Perfect.
Not only was Olive able to help pull him out of his shell, but Frankie was also able to learn the 7 common commands more efficiently. No. Good, okay. But this all means nothing if he can't do this all by himself. And we heal.
No sooner has Brandon laid out that challenge than Frankie rises to it. With each passing day, the Beagle Mix proves himself adept at all 7 common commands. From there, Brandon immerses Frankie in the experience of walking with multiple dogs and brings him back out into the world to face what was once his greatest fear: humans. Frankie succeeds in every encounter. He's a new, confident dog. While Brandon has helped the Beagle Mix Frankie through unforeseen obstacles, the dog's potential new home has undergone a facelift.
Lori, come check out your yard. What do you think?
What a transformation.
You guys
Jeez.
do a lot of work. Let me show you what we've done. We've used a St. Augustine grass here. It's tough. This is a very tough species. It's appropriate for the region, and it's good space for the dogs to play. And now you've got a living landscape. So while this is working, it's absorbing carbon, producing oxygen. Feel how much cooler it is than it was before?
Yes, 100%.
What we've done is add some flowering plants, and they're purposeful, right? So they're appropriate for the region, and they're going to be flowering plants. And so they're going to bring in pollinators, which is what we're really trying to help, especially in urban environments: bees, butterflies, hummingbirds. The salvia, this is a butterfly bush, and milkweed. Milkweed is what monarch butterflies use. So you'll see a lot of butterflies. Once this begins flowering, remember, your backyard now is habitat. This is wildlife habitat that we've created, but it's terrific space for your 4-legged friends. We've got a drip irrigation system through here, very efficient, low water use. What we've included here is a lot of forest mulch. It'll keep the weeds down, but more importantly, hold the moisture in. It, like the grass, is not going to absorb and radiate heat. Ready to check out the front yard?
Sure am.
Let's check it out. What we've done here with the neighbor's tree is we've cut it back, so that's going to give you a good deal more light here. That's going to help this turf do a little better. We've added matching rosemary, and we did put in some additional flowering lantana out here on the street. You're going to get a lot of pollinators here. There's a butterfly.
There it is.
We hope you like it, and we hope the dogs like it.
Thank you so much, Chris. The dogs and I are going to have a lot of fun.
Thank you. Real pleasure meeting you.
Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much.
From what it once was, what Lori's yard has become is definitely stunning. But she's got an even bigger surprise on the way, as does a certain Beagle Mix.
It's been a long and sometimes difficult road for Frankie, but today's his big day.
Brandon!
Someone wants to meet you.
Who is this? Frankie! I just about died when I saw Frankie. I really did.
Oh my goodness, come here, Papas.
He's the sweetest, cutest thing I've ever seen. He's the dog I've been looking for 4 years. He is totally that dog.
He just reminds me of my boo-boo.
Same personality. Yeah. I explained in detail to Lori all about Frankie, his breed, his personality, and most importantly, his history.
When I found out that Frankie was abused, I instantly felt a bond with him.
And after seeing them on the couch together for a while, I quickly realized that it's time for a wardrobe change.
Lori is more than happy to give Frankie his green graduation collar.
Look what we got for you.
Oh, there we go. Oh.
Where's Billy at?
Oh, Billy's outside in the back.
Let's go introduce him to his new sister.
Let's go meet Billy.
Come on, Frankie.
Frankie, let's go meet Billy.
Come on.
Oh, Frankie, come on.
Come here. Go play with your new sister.
And like a big sister should, Billy shows her new brother the yard they'll be sharing happily ever after.
Well, I think it's safe to say they're friends.
They look like they're gonna be best friends.
Yeah.
I am so happy for Billy and for Frankie to have each other. It's gonna be wonderful.
Guess what? You're home, buddy. Yeah. He's all yours.
Thank you very much.
Not every person knows how to love a dog, but every dog knows how to love a person. Even with all the physical and emotional trauma Frankie endured, he still found it in himself to forgive and allow humans to get close to him. Frankie's past is now just a fading memory, as he can look forward to many years of happiness and adventure with his new family.
From hopeless to a home. That's my mission. One dog at a time.